What if I told you the reason your belly fat won't budge has nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with the hormonal conspiracy your body is running against you? I'm a menopause specialist who's been working with women over 40 for the past 15 years, and 3 years ago, I was experiencing exactly what you're going through right now. I was doing everything right, eating clean, working out harder than ever, following every expert's advice that I give to my own clients. Yet my belly kept growing, my energy kept crashing, and my clothes kept getting tighter. That's when I realized something that changed everything. My body wasn't broken. I was just fighting the wrong battle entirely. After studying hundreds of my clients' cases and diving deep into hormonal research, I discovered that traditional weight loss advice is not only useless for women over 40, it's actually making the problem worse. Today, I'm sharing the 7 game-changing strategies that finally cracked the code on menopausal belly fat for myself and the thousands of women I've worked with. And I promise you, number 4 will completely flip everything you think you know about breakfast and metabolism. But first, let me reveal the exercise hiding in plain sight at your gym that could change everything and why 90% of women are avoiding it. Most women over 40 walk right past this machine because they think it's too complicated or meant only for serious athletes. But it's actually the fastest way to melt stubborn belly fat without destroying your joints or triggering the stress response that makes you store more fat. Here's what nobody tells you about menopause, and this is something I see in my practice every single day. Your body becomes a fat-storing machine the moment your hormones shift. That spin class that used to energize you and leave you feeling amazing, now it leaves you exhausted for days and somehow makes your belly bigger. That intense boot camp you used to love, now it triggers cortisol spikes that tell your body to hold onto every ounce of fat around your midsection. This isn't your imagination, and it's not because you're getting older or lazier. It's your hormones fighting every high-impact move you make. When estrogen drops during menopause, your body interprets intense exercise as a threat, flooding your system with stress hormones that force fat storage, especially around your belly. But there's one machine that works with your changing body instead of against it, and it's been sitting right there in your gym this whole time. The rowing machine. While other women are punishing themselves on treadmills, burning out their adrenals, and wondering why their belly fat is getting worse, smart women over 40 are discovering rowing's secret power. In just 20 minutes, rowing burns more belly fat than 45 minutes of traditional cardio. And here's the science that will shock you. Rowing engages 85% of your muscles in one smooth, continuous motion. Your legs drive the movement with power, your core stabilizes and protects your spine, your back pulls with strength, and your arms finish the stroke with precision. Compare that to running, which primarily works your lower body and barely touches your upper body muscles at all. But here's the real game changer that most fitness trainers don't understand. Rowing specifically targets cortisol, the stress hormone that's forcing your body to store fat around your midsection during menopause. While high-impact exercises spike cortisol levels and trigger fat storage, rowing's smooth, rhythmic motion actually helps lower cortisol, while simultaneously building the muscle mass you're losing every single day. The resistance from pulling against water or air creates the same metabolic boost as high-impact exercise, but without the joint punishment that leaves you injured and unable to exercise for weeks. And speaking of hormones, wait until you discover what most women are eating for breakfast that's secretly blocking their fat loss and destroying their metabolism from the moment they wake up. I'll reveal this shocking metabolism mistake in just a moment, but first you need to understand why rowing is so powerful for women going through hormonal changes. Most women make 3 deadly rowing mistakes that turn this incredible fat-burning machine into a complete waste of time. And I see these mistakes in my practice constantly. First, they rush the stroke, trying to row as fast as possible instead of using smooth, controlled movements that maximize muscle engagement. Second, they pull with their arms instead of driving with their powerful leg muscles, missing out on the full body metabolic boost that makes rowing so effective. Third, they hunch over the machine instead of maintaining tall, strong posture that protects their spine and engages their core properly. The secret technique that I teach all my clients is this. Start with your legs, push through your heels with power, lean back slightly to engage your core, then pull the handle smoothly to your lower ribs. The return should be controlled and deliberate, not rushed. This technique creates what exercise scientists call the afterburn effect, where your metabolism stays elevated and continues melting fat for up to 24 hours after your workout ends. But rowing alone won't save you if you're making this next breakfast. Mistake that's sabotaging everything. You've been told this food is bad for your cholesterol by doctors who don't understand hormonal changes, but new research shows it's actually the key to unlocking your metabolism and stopping muscle loss, but only if you eat it the right way at the right time. The food that's been demonized for decades? Eggs. But here's what's absolutely shocking, and something I discovered through years of working with menopausal women. 90% of women are eating eggs completely wrong, turning this metabolism-boosting superfood into a fat-storing disaster. Listen carefully, because this could change everything for you. When menopause hits, your body starts cannibalizing its own muscle tissue at an alarming rate. Every single pound of muscle you lose drops your metabolism by 50 calories per day. Think about this. If you lose just 10 pounds of muscle over 5 years, which is completely normal during menopause, you're now burning 500 fewer calories daily just to maintain your current weight. This is exactly why you're eating less than ever before but still gaining weight, and why traditional calorie restriction fails so miserably for women over 40. Eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids your body desperately needs to stop this muscle loss, but most women either throw away the most powerful part, the yolk, or eat eggs at completely the wrong time, missing out on their metabolism-boosting benefits. The timing secret I'm about to share will literally reprogram your metabolism for the entire day and stop the muscle loss that's destroying your ability to burn fat. But first, you need to know about the hidden nutrient in eggs that fights the brain fog and mood swings that make menopause so miserable. That nutrient is choline, and it's something most women have never heard of despite its critical importance. When estrogen crashes during menopause, many women experience memory problems, mood swings, difficulty concentrating, and that awful brain fog that makes you feel like you're losing your mind. I see this in my practice every day. Women who feel like they're going crazy because they can't think clearly anymore. One egg provides 25% of the choline your brain needs to produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that keeps your mind sharp during hormonal chaos. But here's the timing secret that changes everything. And this is based on research I've conducted with hundreds of my clients. Eat 2 whole eggs cooked in coconut oil or olive oil within 1 hour of waking up. This specific combination stabilizes your blood sugar for hours, eliminates those devastating energy crashes that lead to poor food choices, and stops those desperate afternoon snack attacks that sabotage your progress. The cholesterol myth has robbed women of this powerful tool for decades, and it's based on outdated science that doesn't account for how women's bodies change during menopause. Your body actually needs cholesterol to produce the hormones that regulate your weight, mood, and energy levels. The cholesterol in eggs doesn't raise your blood cholesterol the way processed foods do. In fact, eggs actually improve your cholesterol profile by raising good HDL cholesterol while providing your body with the building blocks it needs for hormone production. But even with perfect nutrition, there's one exercise that can single-handedly stop the muscle loss that's destroying your metabolism, and you can do it in your living room without any equipment. And the secret I'm about to share about this exercise will shock you because it's not what you think. Every single day after 40, you lose muscle that took years to build, and this loss accelerates dramatically during menopause. But this one exercise can completely reverse that process using nothing but gravity and your own body weight. The exercise that can save your metabolism? Squats, but not the way you've been taught, and definitely not the way most fitness trainers recommend. You wake up feeling weaker than you did last month. Your jeans fit differently around your thighs and hips. Simple tasks like carrying groceries up the stairs or getting up from a low chair leave you more winded than they used to. You might think this is normal aging, but it's not. It's preventable muscle loss, and it's happening faster than you realize. Here's the terrifying truth that most doctors won't tell you. Every pound of muscle you lose during menopause slashes your metabolism by 50 calories per day. Over just 5 years, that's like your body suddenly needing 500 fewer calories just to maintain your current weight. This is why the same eating habits that kept you lean in your 30s now cause weight gain in your 40s and 50s. Squats are the ultimate muscle-preserving exercise because they force your biggest muscles, your glutes, quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves, to fight gravity with your entire body weight. When you engage these massive muscle groups simultaneously, your body has to work incredibly hard to supply them with oxygen and nutrients. Your heart pumps faster, your lungs work harder, and your metabolism cranks up to meet the demand. But there's something even more critical happening during each squat that most women don't know about, and it's the key to preventing the bone loss that makes you fragile and frail as you age. When you squat, you're not just building muscle. You're sending powerful signals to your bones to stay strong and dense. As estrogen drops during menopause, your bones lose calcium faster than they can replace it. Weight-bearing exercises like squats force your bones to adapt and strengthen to handle the load. Can't do a full squat yet? Don't worry. Start by sitting down and standing up from a chair without using your hands. That's a squat, and it's building strength. Once you master that movement, hold onto a door frame for balance as you squat down deeper. Progress gradually, and your body will adapt. 3 sets of squats boost your metabolism for up to 24 hours after your workout. Your body continues burning extra calories to repair and rebuild the muscle tissue you worked, which means you're losing belly fat even while you sleep. But while you're building powerful legs, there's another part of your body that's aging even faster and desperately needs attention. And this next exercise uses items you already have in your kitchen. Your shoulders are aging faster than the rest of your body, and this is making you look older and weaker with each passing month. But this simple move using items from your kitchen can literally turn back the clock on shoulder aging. Look in the mirror right now. See how your shoulders roll forward more than they used to? How your upper back has developed a curve that wasn't there before. This isn't just bad posture from sitting at a computer. It's muscle loss making you look 10 years older than you actually are. The solution that I teach all my clients: overhead presses. Using water bottles, resistance bands, or even a weighted backpack. This exercise rebuilds the exact muscles that menopause is stealing from you every single day. Here's what's really happening to your body that no one explains. The muscles that hold your shoulders back and keep your head held high are shrinking. Without these muscles working properly, your shoulders cave inward, your neck juts forward, and you instantly appear less confident and weaker. But there's something even worse happening. When your shoulders round forward, your lungs can't expand to their full capacity. You start breathing shallow, stress breaths that send panic signals to your brain. Your core muscles switch off because they're not needed to support your collapsed posture. This creates a devastating downward spiral of weakness and fatigue that makes you feel older than your years. The metabolic benefits of upper body strength training during menopause are something most women never hear about, but they're absolutely crucial for maintaining a healthy weight. Your upper body contains massive muscle groups that burn significant calories when you work them properly. Building shoulder and back muscle increases your daily calorie burn and helps offset the metabolism slowing effects of dropping estrogen levels. Start with water bottles filled to whatever weight challenges you without causing pain. Half full bottles for beginners, full ones as you get stronger. The key is consistent progression over time. But building muscle is only half the battle when digestive chaos is sabotaging everything you're working for. And that's where our next secret becomes absolutely crucial. While regular yogurt sits in your stomach like sugary milk and actually feeds the bad bacteria in your gut, this protein powerhouse delivers something that actively melts belly fat from the inside out while healing your digestive system. The superfood that most women are eating wrong. Greek yogurt. But here's what most women don't know, and it's something I've discovered through years of working with menopausal women. Menopause destroys your gut health in ways that doctors never explain to their patients. When estrogen crashes, the beneficial bacteria in your digestive system start dying off rapidly. This creates a dangerous imbalance that slows digestion, increases bloating, causes embarrassing gas, and triggers inflammation throughout your entire body. That chronic inflammation is exactly what makes losing belly fat feel impossible after 40, no matter how perfectly you eat or how much you exercise. Greek yogurt delivers powerful probiotics that can rebalance your gut bacteria while providing twice the protein of regular yogurt. We're talking about 20 grams of complete protein per cup compared to just 10 grams in regular yogurt. This protein density keeps you satisfied for hours while your body burns calories just to digest it. But there's something else in Greek yogurt that directly fights the bone loss that makes you fragile during menopause. Greek yogurt provides about 20% of your daily calcium needs in a form your body can easily absorb and use. The protein actually helps your bones utilize this calcium more effectively, supporting better posture and making it easier to stay active as you age. The probiotics plus slow-releasing protein work together to keep you satisfied for hours while reducing the inflammation that causes belly fat storage. But if you really want to target the most stubborn belly fat, there's one expensive protein that actually pays for itself by doing something no other food can do for your hormones. You see this fish at the grocery store and think it's too pricey for your budget. Meanwhile, you're probably spending money on supplements and diet programs that don't work because they're not addressing the real problem. The protein that's worth every penny? Salmon. While chicken and turkey just provide basic protein, salmon delivers essential fatty acids your body can't make on its own. And these omega-3s don't just support your heart health. They actively fight the inflammation that keeps belly fat locked in place after 40. No matter how little you eat or how much you exercise, this inflammatory response makes losing belly fat feel completely impossible. It's like your body is working against you, and in many ways, it is. Salmon is one of the few weapons that can break through this barrier and start reversing the inflammatory damage. But salmon does something else that's absolutely critical for your brain during the hormonal chaos of menopause, and this is something most women never consider. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon maintain brain cell membranes and support the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. This means better mood stability, clearer thinking, improved memory, and less of that awful brain fog that makes you feel like you're losing your mind. A healthy brain makes better food choices throughout the day and handles stress more effectively, which directly impacts your ability to lose weight and keep it off. Salmon is also naturally rich in vitamin D, which works synergistically with omega-3s to optimize your metabolism during hormonal changes. Here's a money-saving tip. Frozen salmon retains most of its omega-3 content and costs significantly less than fresh. Wild-caught salmon has higher omega-3 levels than farmed, but both provide substantial benefits for your health and weight loss. But here's where everything comes together in the most surprising way. With an activity you probably think is too easy and relaxing to burn serious belly fat. Adding just 10 pounds to this relaxing weekend activity transforms it into a belly fat melting machine that's more effective than expensive gym equipment and personal trainers. The activity that most people completely underestimate? Weighted hiking. You probably think of hiking as leisurely, something you do for fresh air, beautiful scenery, and peace of mind. But when you add weight to your back in the form of a weighted backpack, hiking becomes the ultimate combination exercise that fights every single aspect of menopausal weight gain. Regular walking isn't enough to combat the dramatic metabolic slowdown that menopause brings to your body. Your body adapts to the same walking routine within just a few weeks, burning fewer and fewer calories for the same effort. It's like your metabolism gets lazy and learns to coast. But when you add weight to a backpack, you force your body to work harder without destroying your joints or triggering the stress response that makes you store fat. But the real magic happens when you combine this with the healing power of the natural environment, something that fights the stress hormones storing fat around your midsection better than any gym or medication ever could. Every step uphill with a weighted pack becomes a functional squat that builds real-world strength. Every step downhill requires your muscles to control the extra load, building eccentric strength that prevents injuries. Your heart rate climbs steadily as your muscles demand more oxygen to move the additional weight. This creates both resistance training and cardiovascular exercise simultaneously in ways that expensive gym equipment simply cannot match. But here's the secret sauce that makes weighted hiking so powerful for menopausal women. Natural sunlight helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which menopause often completely destroys, leading to poor sleep and increased fat storage. Fresh air and natural scenery reduce cortisol levels more effectively than indoor exercise or meditation. The rhythmic, meditative movement of walking in nature naturally lowers stress hormones, while the weighted pack builds strength and burns calories. Lower stress hormones mean dramatically less fat storage around your midsection, which is where most menopausal women struggle the most. Use a well-fitted backpack that distributes weight evenly. Start with just 10 pounds and gradually increase the weight as you get stronger. Even 30 minutes of weighted hiking burns more calories and builds more functional strength than an hour in the gym. Plus, you get the mental health benefits that no indoor workout can provide. These 7 secrets work together like perfectly fitting puzzle pieces, and that's exactly how I designed them based on years of research and working with thousands of women. Rowing builds your cardiovascular base while protecting your joints and lowering stress hormones. Eggs fuel your metabolism and preserve the muscle that keeps you burning calories all day long. Squats stop the devastating muscle loss that's destroying your ability to burn calories. Overhead presses restore your posture, confidence, and upper body strength. Greek yogurt heals your gut, reduces inflammation, and provides sustained energy. Salmon fights the hidden inflammation that keeps belly fat locked in place while supporting brain health. And weighted hiking combines it all in the most natural, sustainable, and enjoyable way possible. The women who see the fastest and most dramatic results are those who implement all 7 strategies together as a complete system. Your body is designed to work as an integrated whole, not as separate parts, and these secrets address every single aspect of menopausal weight gain, from hormones to metabolism to muscle loss to inflammation. Your transformation doesn't start tomorrow morning. It doesn't start next Monday when you feel more motivated. It starts right now with your very next meal, your very next workout, your very next decision about how you're going to treat your body. The question isn't whether this will work for you, because I've seen it work for thousands of women just like you. The real question is, how badly do you want to feel confident, strong, and comfortable in your own skin again?